Hello and welcome back to the channel. We'll be doing another new campaign trail and we'll be doing 1916. And can I stop the worst US president, Woodrow Wilson, from becoming president? I hate this guy. We're going to do the second one from 1916 because it was a landslide in 1912. Honestly, I really can't do 1912. So he was a Republican from New York, Charles Evan Hughes, which means I probably want someone who's like from the Midwest, so Texas or somewhere. Nebraska, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Winner takes all. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to do very easy. But right. Accept the Republican nomination and begin your campaign. It's veered between impetus on one hand and sudden radical solutions on the other. I am safe, pragmatic, alternative in this thing. Yeah. This exception is a touch of conservative, but has enough to appeal to all Republicans, which is what I wanted to do. Right. Ooh, I'm doing quite well. I think I'm I'm doing quite well. I just need to get south. I'm winning by a few percent, so I have a chance. And there's a few states which, if I win over, I can win over a lot of other states. It's good that I've got California, and the Midwest is a bit sporadic, but works in my thing. We don't really need to, yeah. But yeah, there's some places where, like, for example, Montana, if I can swing Montana, I can actually do quite a bit. But I know very little US states because I'm not US. And, Alaska doesn't exist yet, and so doesn't Hawaii, so. In making appointments for your campaign, and by implication when you are president, you will favour traditional Republican, progressive, or try to for an even balance. I'm a moderate candidate in this row. If we keep the mainstream elements of the party happy, we will deliver a victory in November. Yes. Oh, sorry. There's an elephant, a truth to say, and also grumblings of discontent from progressives. I'm not visiting Virginia. Okay, so it hasn't really increased or decreased. I'll probably go to somewhere like North Carolina, where I can swing the vote quite easily. Mr. Wilson to travel to avoid controlling this voice. To be a peace candidate is ring hollow. Mr. Wilson, but I'll probably go. Oh, yeah. With this line, this is in line with the standards of the party, but will it appeal to the progressives? Okay, let me just look. Okay, I've lost a little bit of support and given it to Wilson, but I can probably still push it. I can push it. What motivated you to support the candidacy of Elmer Haskett for vice president as strongly as you did? I believe that and will win those by the Republican fold. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. No, I just want to see. Okay, I've gained a little bit more support, which is good. I'll probably go to somewhere like Wyoming for no reason. Do you have any statements you'd like to make about the Federal Reserve Act, which in 1913, I believe the Federal was an answer to the nation's banking system? There is still Conservative option to the Federal Reserve, but even that wing of the party is divided on the issue. Good. What will your position be on the women's suffrage movement? I oppose the expansion of the women's suffrage. Okay, so where am I? So, California, women's amendment. Down here, opposed. Okay, so I'm going to make it state by state. To keep the opposements and the amendment people happy. I don't plan to address. I stand opposed. I support the constitutional amendment. I encourage every state to expand the suffrage movement. This is in line with the feelings of the party. Good. A bit of increased, or decreased. Oh, I've increased a tiny bit. Oh, I've decreased a tiny bit. I can do well though. Where shall I visit? Yeah, that's just. I won't win Texas. Honestly. How's Rhode Island doing? Rhode Island's in my favour. Woodrow Wilson has recently pushed through the Adamson Act to avert a railroad strike, which enables an 8-hour day for railroad employees. Will you attack this action for your campaign? Wilson's impetuous actions in putting in this law with no chance of debate in Congress was incorrect and dangerous. Prepare is hitting the campaign trail hard this fall. Oh God. However, he continues to make bellicose speeches about the war in Europe. Will you distance yourself from this rhetoric? I'm not going to comment on the speech of Teddy Roosevelt. There's too much to lose in antagonizing him. Oh, sorry. Where shall I visit? Well, let's check my numbers. I have gained a tiny bit of support. I will probably go to Idaho. Yeah. How much will you emphasize your own reform as the governor of New York as you campaign nationally? Substantial record of reform and progressivism, and as the cream. Yes. California, an important state this fall, is in the Midwest of a divisive flip between. Yes. I will see what it actually says. Now, I'm doing quite well there. Now. This is hard. Ooh, how's New York doing? Okay. New York, I'm doing quite well. To visit that state, and we call upon the governor and his. Yes. I will go to California. Bam, bam. Do you support the Clayton Antitrust Act, which has recently passed? Do you believe that the union should be exempted from the antitrust regulations? I support which would and attack the labour in this country. I don't believe that we should have. I plan to give this act more than cursory mention as I campaign. There are better issues to focus on. Do you have a position to take on the cause of the Republican cause for prohibition of alcohol? For our country, it would not be wise at this point to make any statement supporting or opposing. There are too many people on both sides of the issue. Okay. I'm not going to Wisconsin. Okay. I have a chance to win still. Lost South Dakota, but no, South. I've lost everywhere. What do you make of Woodrow Wilson's response to the raids and outrage of Panko Villa? Imposing themselves on, rather than directly imposing ourselves on Mexican territory, we should to rightful government securing that country. Sorry. My fault. To reflect the nomination to believe that the appointment allows especially poor and dangerous judgment on the part of Woodrow Wilson. Sorry. Okay. So that's North Carolina, so that's South Carolina. Right, okay. I've lost 3% of support. Okay. That's Tennessee. I don't want to go to Tennessee. I'll go here. Nebraska. Yeah, that one. What are your options on child labour legislation as exemplified by the recent Keating Owners Child Labour Bill? Okay, so I'm about halfway through. Oh, God. This recent act is not something that I plan to address very much, as I oppose child labour and believe that practice as York did while I was governor, but it does not matter for the federal government to interfere in. Do you attack Woodrow Wilson's stance on preparedness for war in Europe, and if so, how? Is the bellicose policy which leads us closer to the very thing we are preparing against? War, that is. I bet I'll be happy with that. Because a lot of states are anti-war. Let's go to you. Yeah. You. Ohio. Anti-war. Actually, I've been to Ohio before. I might not go to a state that I've already been to. You know what? Ohio. My popularity's decreased a tiny bit, but I can get that back. Do you support the level of preparedness established by the recent National Defense Act? If we are so bent on avoiding war, why are we expanding the army and contracting new weapons? Sorry. Do you have any statements to make on tariff questions and or the recent establishment of the Tariff Commission as you campaign? Of popular will, the Democrats immediately slashed tariffs and created an income tax upon their rise to power. We propose to undo all these actions. I'm doing well. Maybe not too well, though. I know that's Kentucky. Okay, I've increased in popularity. Oklahoma. Do you have any plans to support the Jones Act, granting greater autonomy to the Philippines along with the plan to grant independence? No, to grant immediate independence, but the measure is premature at the present time. Work is done. Do you support the border establishment of workers' compensation programs and laws at the federal level? I do support the effort this year to establish workers' compensation for federal employees. This is not a measure that I support. Okay. I support federal workers' commission program, which all dangerous industries should be required to participate in. I think that would decrease myself in popularity, but I don't care. Yeah, but not by much. Let's just go to Wisconsin. Do you have any statements to make about the Easter Rebellion which transpired earlier in the year in Ireland, calling on perpetrators of the uprising in latency and to consider the relationship it has with Ireland? Do you support the temporary containment of American shipping in the Atlantic in order to reduce the chance of resulting in consequences? We have certain rights as a neutral power. To retreat from those rights would only to invite further aggression. Basically, I'm trying to go against war as much as possible. Most states are anti-war, which means that in theory, I can increase popularity, but I've decreased my popularity. Where's a decisive state? Colorado? Oh no, that's Wyoming. Oh, it's 50-50, virtually. You're willing to meet the German American and Irish American political leaders to discuss your beliefs regardless of your feelings towards their organizations. Group which places another identity above that of American. During my career, I have met a number of individuals who have disagreed with. I don't see any. Yes. Right. This is the question before last. I have a good popularity score. I could do this. Right. Recent to requiring the direct election of the US senators is a necessary reform in the functions of our government and remove the significance of corruption. Everyone hates corruption. I'm doing good. I can win this by a small margin. West Coast and California in particular, before the voting begins. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go to final results. I win! I win. I win. I win. I win. I win. Ooh. Ooh, that was a lot of blue, which I was not expecting. Result by state: Alabama, Arizona. Now I just want to see how California did. Ooh, I did very well. Yep. No. Anyway, it's the end of the video, so remember to like and subscribe and all that, and I will see you in the next video.